So we're here at the premiere of Scooby-Doo and Batman the Brave and the Bold, and obviously this is a return to a character for you.
Yes.
So what it was like stepping back into the Bat Cow?
When I had been doing American Housewife the day that we recorded this.
Okay.
I did not know. I didn't get a script beforehand. I didn't know what session I was going into. So I just I got done with work. I still had makeup on, like the whole thing. I walk in, I see James. I'm like, hey, James Tucker's creator of the show.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, James, what's going on? And he goes, well, we're doing a little Batman. I was like, oh, hey, cool. So I'm signing. There's no thing on that says Brave and the Bold or anything.
Okay.
So I'm just signing the thing, and I go, oh, who you got doing Batman, Kevin? And he goes, no, it's you, Diedrich.
Wow, you were thrown right in there, huh?
It was one of the great moments because I was completely unguarded. It came as such a surprise that I started crying a little bit. It's my favorite part ever. I didn't know it was going to happen, and the fact that I get to be Batman again is just truly incredible. It really is the best part.
What do you really love about this character?
Well, the best backstory ever.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, I love his seriousness. I love that how he's committed to justice. I love how he's not super. A lot of people bring this up.
Yeah.
But he has no special powers.
He's a mortal man, yes.
But it's his discipline and his conviction that have made him what he is, and his intelligence. He's obviously extremely bright. So all of that says essentially everyone can be Batman. If you have $1 billion.
Sure.
But it's really not about the gadgets. It's about the man and about the training.
Definitely.
And
And he is teaming up with Mystery Inc. in this story.
Oh yeah, it's great.
And one question we've been asking is, Batman is known as the world's greatest detective.
That's right.
What would happen that he would need help from further detectives in this situation?
Well, they actually belong to a club of detectives that solve crimes, and it's a secret club, and he brings in Mystery Inc. not for this reason, but what happens is Batman has one great unsolved case.
Oh, wow.
Right. And so he does need help in order to get beyond his own perception of where the case is at this particular juncture, because he's hit a block. So now it's a matter of, how do I get past this?
Sure.
And what you need is an outside influence, and the Scooby Gang become that.
Does he see them as peers, or are they more like a special tool for the right situation?
He is bringing them in as complete equal partners in this group, and respects them entirely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. And obviously this character connects with a lot of fans out there. Were you a Batman fan as a child or growing up?
But you have to remember, my generation, Batman was not the Dark Knight that it kind of became in '84 with Miller's? Is that his name?
Yeah, Frank Miller.
Miller. That graphic novel, which even that term didn't really exist when I was reading it. I read when I was doing Hamlet at North Carolina School of the Arts. I wasn't Hamlet. I was spear carrier.
Okay.
So
hey, someone has to carry the spears.
Someone's got to carry a spear, right?
That's true.
So I was a freshman at school, and my fellow spear carrier was really into graphic novels.
Okay.
Which I was a huge Tintin fan, and Lucky Luke and Asterix. So I knew those larger format things, but he was like, well, it's really a novel. You just really take it seriously. So I read Batman, Miller's Batman, backstage at Hamlet, and it blew my mind, and kind of changed my whole perspective on it, because the Batman that I grew up with was Adam West Batman.
Sure.
Like a lot of people. But so that changed everything, really. And he's been a character that I've thought about, and the fact that I can say that I'm Batman is great. It's a great thing.
That must be a little bit of a dream come true, right?
Totally.
Yeah. So teamed up with Scooby-Doo, Batman's teamed up with a lot of other heroes. Is there, if you were able to continue to portray this character, is there other iconic characters that you would like to team up with in future movies?
Oh, I would love if there were future movies, first of all. Absolutely, 100%. This is my favorite character, and I would love to continue doing it. I think, we've got, the thing is, James Tucker and Michael Jelenic, the writer and creator, they created such a deep lexicon. I mean, they really went into the encyclopedia and dug. I mean, like Eraser Man and the zebra and the guy with the colors and the 10 fingers and the 10 eyes or whatever. Like any absolutely obscure thing that you can think of. My son is the real comic book geek, so he could list them off for you.
Sure.
Yeah. But I mean, his dad was Batman, so that was a good start.
Yeah.
And we used to travel with the DC Encyclopedia.
Okay.
Like I said, you could bring one hardcover book on our trip. And he would bring the DC Encyclopedia.
Of course, why not?
Yeah, you would read it every day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at least he got use out of it. But yeah. So, no, I mean, I just think that I would just trust them to take it in a really good direction.
Excellent. Well, we're really looking forward to the film, and thank you so much for speaking with us.
My pleasure.